Okay, this is my video on the Staff of Forbidden Rites that you can get through Old Man Mackenzie missions. The staff is a really nice item to have if you're a raiding shaman or a raiding druid. It's probably nice for a paladin too. I don't play a paladin, so I can't speak, I'd have to look at their abilities to see exactly how nice it is. But looking at it from the shaman, you have Call of the Wild, which is a 0% callback to your corpse, and you can do that every minute and a half. 0% is meaningless because you can get rezzed afterwards, but that minute and a half between rezzes on a raid can be a long time to wait. So if you get your res stick, which is the Staff of Forbidden Rites, it lets you res every 30 seconds, and it's got a 1-second cast time, which is fast, and it'll restore 90% of lost experience, which these days with Overseer experience and it's just not it's 90 versus 96%. You shouldn't be worrying about that. What it really means is you're here healing. You can, you lose a member, you see a corpse, you can res them quick, get them back in combat. It's well worth getting. But it's a lot of work. And like I said, if you're grouping, it's very rare that you'll need this. This is more of a raiding item. So what do you need? Well, you need to buy it from Old Man Mackenzie using 63 of his brews. And before he will sell it to you, you have to unlock the right to buy the staff by getting flagged. And to get flagged, you need to win the Lady Vox raid. But to get in the Lady Vox raid, not to get it, but to get in it, you need to do 7 missions. But first, because I put the slides in this order, let's talk about how do you get the brews. The hard way is you do 63 Old Man Mackenzie classic missions, each which takes about 30 minutes. Maybe you can do them faster, maybe it takes you longer. They're kind of a pain. I think you need 6 people. Maybe you just need 3. Either way, the easy way is you do oversea missions and you get their coin. And then each brew costs either 1,800 or 1,900 coins. I forget which. I think it's 1,800. It might be 1,900. And you can get that number of coins certainly in a day once you've been doing the missions for a while. Might do a combination. Do some classic missions and some coin. It used to be you could trade the coin, the Overseer coins, and when it first came out, and the Mackenzie brews were pretty cheap. So a lot of people would just earn coin on 6 or so of their tunes and transfer them to their shaman or druid. And so they ended up like me with 115 of the brews, more than I need. So getting the brews wasn't hard. And if you want to do those missions, I would suggest Pakistan. They have a website that's very well put together. It's very clear. It tells you, kind of what spells to use for the different classes, that type of thing that you might be encountering. And I've got the links here where you can go there and read up on the Old Man Mackenzie missions. The flagging you need, I talked about the 7 raids. As far as I know, any 7 of these raids combined will let you get into the Lady Vox raid. The classic way that people do it now is they either do the Solteris missions, 7 quick raids, or they do the Tower of Discord, which are 7 raids. And I've got the Tower of Discord marked twice because you can do it the hard way or you could do it the normal way. These days, one group can easily do all of those missions. And I think probably you just need 6 people to get the raid. The most you could have is 36 people in the raid. And you can blow through these missions in a couple hours, certainly a couple hours. The only reason I show you that you have the hard way for Tower Discord and you have the normal way is we had a raid of like 32 people in our raid, and we did it the hard way, but some people joined us late, and so they missed the first couple of raids, these mini raids in between the main raid. And so you're locked out of the hard way because we just did it, but you can get the normal way, and we went through and did those 3 to bring them back up. So the way I looked at it is I was going to do Tower of Discord. You see none of these boxes are checked, so I just have to check all of them. When they're all checked, I'm flagged. And so that's what I did. We went through and knocked out these 7 raids. It took us a few hours, but we also went back and did it a second time for the first few. So you got your coin, you got your 7 prerequisite raids. It's time to kill Lady Vox. And 12 people can do it for sure. I've heard stories of people who've done it with 6. I haven't done it, and I haven't seen it done, but I've heard people can do it. The basic way, whether you have 6 or 12 or 36 in raid, you get as many pet classes as you can. Those are necromancers, mages, enchanters, and then maybe shadow knights, because you're not going to be straight out tanking Lady Vox. You're going to get all your pet classes, and you're going to send in the pets, and you're going to hide away so you don't get feared constantly, and you'll take down Lady Vox. If you have enough people, it's easy. If you die, you can always just zone back in, summon a new pet, and keep going. Zone back in, summon a new pet, keep going. There's some things like, if you're just doing it with 6, you may go through more than 20 pets, and they only give you 20 malachite. There's ways to get new malachite in. There's ways to get modern pet weapons in. You can look those up or research those if you want. If you have enough people, it's not a problem either way. So you choose a pet class, and then all of the abilities are going to be AAs. For instance, Kizant's animation is the enchanter one. And you just flip one of your hot bars to a fresh bar so it doesn't have your other stuff, and then just pull out all the stuff you're going to use and put it down there, and you just use your hot bars. If you're an enchanter, it's going to be a level 50 enchanter, so you're not going to be able to send in your pet automatically. But Lady Vox does AoEs, and as you run past, the pet will aggro and go on, so it's not a problem. So once you've done it, you've killed Lady Vox, with all your major pets, then you are flagged, and you can buy your staff. Good luck. I'll talk to you later. Bye.